Alright, so this is episode 1 of me answering all your questions. There is a lot of questions. I didn't think there was going to be this many. There's actually 69, which I'm going to try my hardest not to make a joke about that number. But yeah, so there's a lot. This is why I know this is episode 1 because I talk a lot and I know I won't be able to do it in one video. So yeah, that's why there's going to be quite a few of them. So we're just going to go straight into the first question. Husick says, if you could buy a dog again, would you choose a German Shepherd? And if you would, why? If I got another dog again, it would be when he's around 2 or 3, because I wouldn't want to get another one now. It's so much stress. It's a lot of stress having a German Shepherd. Probably they're massive, take up a lot of room. He gets his ADHD moments like I did when I was a kid, where he would just suddenly get so hyperactive. It's hard to control sometimes. You know, it's stress. So if I did get another dog, it would probably be a medium-sized dog, as I'd not want as a big dog, but I would want a dog that can keep up with a German Shepherd energy-wise, so that I could walk him at the same time and do all that, because I wouldn't want to leave one out of doing a certain activity or whatever. And obviously I wouldn't want to go different times of the day walking him in different routes, just, you know what I mean, so stuff like that. So probably a Staffordshire Bull Terrier. I like a medium-sized dog like that. I think that would be a good dog to have. I'm not really sure, but I think that's probably what I'd go for. And then Jules Fact Jones says, hi Andrew, do you live in London? How did you find out where to buy Sabre? How did you research breeders online, or were you recommended? Loving your videos and seeing how big Sabre is getting is astonishing. Thanks for the nice comment. I live actually on the Isle of Wight, which is a beautiful place to live when you have a dog like this. I've got a beach in every which direction on this island. Anywhere I go, there'll be a beach. There's so many nature paths, so many walks, amazing walks on the island that are just beautiful. I can't wait, actually. Hopefully in the next few weeks to a month, I'm going to be doing more vlogs, and I want to take them to beaches. I want to take them to all these amazing places and hopefully get some really nice footage. So yeah, I live on the Isle of Wight. I just found out by looking, obviously, up German Shepherd breeders. I wanted to find a respectable breeder that I could do my homework on, and know that the parents have good hip scores. Know, obviously, because I got a bit worried when I've never actually bought a puppy before, so I was looking into all that and what to look out for and stuff like that. So you know, stuff like you want to see the mother and the dad when you go and pick up the puppy. You know, you want to do your research. You want to have the papers. You want to have everything like that. There's a lot of stuff, because there's a lot of backyard breeders that you sometimes just really can't trust. So I looked out for that, and Vonzu, Vonziu, is the breeders I went for in the UK. It took me 6 hours. You know, you saw in my vlog, my first vlog. It took me a long time to go up there and get him, but I knew that that's the one I really wanted to go for. So it didn't matter to me how long it would take, because you know I'm going to be having him for 12 years, so it didn't really matter. I hope that's enough of an answer. Monica Miley, I don't know how to pronounce that, I'm sorry. What classes or studies are you working on? So I've just recently gone back to college. Sabre has actually helped a lot with that. For the last few years I've had really bad anxiety, to the point where I couldn't even leave the house bad. And getting him has pushed me to go out and do more things, and it actually pushed me enough that I can go back to college and do art. Art is is my only passion. I feel like it's the only thing I'm actually good at. So I wanted to do an art class, and eventually, hopefully, go into tattooing, as that's the career path that I can see myself doing the most. So right now I'll just put a few pictures up that I've drawn, some of my favourites, and see if you like them. So yeah, you can see by there, that's the sort of thing I like to do. I'm mainly doing, obviously, pencil sketches at the moment. I'm getting references. Quite a lot in these are from references and stuff I've looked up, and you know, I wanted to draw. I want to get to the point where obviously I can create my own artwork and really do my own stuff and that. But at the moment, because I don't know what sort of tailoring I want to go into, probably black and grey, or maybe on the other scale, new school. I don't know if anyone's seen that, but it's all colourful and mad sort of proportion proportions and stuff like that. But black and grey, I feel like that's maybe what I'll be best at. But yeah, obviously I want to get to the point where if I just keep drawing skulls, keep drawing dragons, all that kind of stuff, that I will just be able to, just do it on the fly in any style and any sort of thing like that. So that's what I'm doing at the moment. I'm just practicing at home constantly, and doing an art course at the college. Not in use. Was your German Shepherd nippy, bitey at around 4 months? I think he was. He was quite bitey for a while. And now, even now at 10 months, when he gets too excited, when he gets way too excited, he'll still mouth a lot, which I'm training him right now to get him out of that. But yeah, he will mouth a lot when he gets too excited, which is obviously not ideal. He doesn't have a bite, but he will mouth you when he gets too excited. So I'm getting him out of that at the moment. I'm actually training him to do that. But yeah, I think he was pretty bitey around that age. Like I said, I'm not sure bitey. I think by that point he was just mouthing still, and I got him out of the really bad biting that hurt a lot when he was a puppy. From Monica again, how many times a day does Sabre get fed? Usually what? Is he neutered or do you plan on breeding him? And does Sabre have any favourite chew things around the house or bad habits of chewing anything around the house? Yes, he does. I'll actually put a picture in of some of the wall damage that he's done. We're lucky that it's only been that, really. There's a couple spots, maybe 3 photos I'll put in of 2 walls and a bit of lino on the landing where he seems to have favoured that chew spot, which isn't ideal, but it's better than the whole couch being torn up. But I'll put them in. Yeah, he did have some habits. I actually got him out of that by using this apple spray that I got from Amazon. I might put the link out in the description. Bitter apple spray. He did not like that one bit. Got the bottle out, he was like, oh, I don't want to go near that. And that just, over time, it's worked brilliantly, and he doesn't do it anymore. Is he neutered, or do you plan on breeding him? He's not neutered at the moment, and I never planned on neutering him, as I did want to breed him if his hip scores were really good and all that. But unfortunately, with Sabre, one of his testicles hasn't actually descended. So obviously you wouldn't breed him with that anyway. Also, so I have to get him neutered when he's older, when he's a little bit older, about 1.5 years. But I don't want to do it right now because I've read things where they need their testosterone to have their proper joints grow properly and all that kind of stuff. So, I don't really want to do it too soon. But I will hopefully only cut off one because I still want him to have the testosterone from the other. But yeah, when he's about 1.5 years, I'll be doing that. How old am I? I'm actually 21. 22 next month actually. So yeah, I'm getting there, and I've just gone back to college in a class where people are like 16, so I feel like an old bastard at this point. Sorry, I forgot to actually say what I'm feeding him as well. Obviously I'm feeding him raw food. You've probably seen in some of my videos, Monica, that I think personally raw food is the best thing you can feed a dog. It's what they'd be eating in the wild. They wouldn't be eating little biscuits with like 3% beef and all that kind of stuff. I've become a bit of a snob with raw food, basically. But yeah, raw food, so beef mince, lamb, turkey, chicken wings, which I've getting a lot of comments about these chicken wings where you shouldn't be feeding them chicken wings, even though I stated in my video, that raw chicken wings are soft and easily digestible, while cooked chicken wings will splinter and will do a lot of damage to the dog's intestine and cause a lot of problems. But raw is completely safe. I can't say that many more times. It is definitely safe for dogs to eat them, as he's proof. He's not had one single problem with it, and it's been, 4 or 5 months of giving him it, so he's fine. So yeah, and a little bit of kidney and a little bit of liver. Someone wanted me to do a video on raw feeding. I'm definitely going to be doing that soon, where a really detailed video of just how much to feed a dog, of what age and percentage, and what you should feed him, what counts as offal, what counts as the meat and all that kind of stuff, what bone to give him, all that kind of stuff. I'll be doing that soon. So yeah, thanks for them questions. Next one is from Russell Shafiq. I don't know if I'm saying that right. How much exercise do your dog need daily? Are German Shepherds good for apartments with no yard? I don't over-exercise Sabre, as like I said, I did a lot of research with German Shepherds before I bought one, and I read that obviously you don't want to over-exercise them while they're growing, because you could do damage in the long run to their hips and stuff like that. But he gets about 3 or 4 walks at this point. When I first got him, it'd be 5-minute walks a few times a day, now it's 10, and then it grows as he's getting a little bit older. But I don't want to overdo it. At the park, I only go like every 3 or 4 days, and I go for about half an hour. So yeah, I don't want to over-exercise it. For apartments, I think they're fine as long as you do walk them enough to go to the toilet. It's going to be hard at the start because obviously trying to potty train them, you're going to have to get up and you're going to have to take them out. I slept next to Sabre when he was in a crate on the first week, and every 2 hours he would wake up and moan a little bit, and I'd let him out for a pee, straight back in the crate, and then it would sort of happen again and again. It was a bit of torture, but I wanted to do it so that it would get into his head, straight away, that's where he should pee, and then he's going to go back into the crate. So I don't know how much challenge that's going to be if you're living in an apartment. Obviously, you would have to, if you're upstairs, obviously you have to go downstairs and let him out and then go back up again. But once you get past that stage, which Sabre learnt in about less than 2 weeks, I think, to potty train. So once you get past that stage, as long as you walk them enough, their bladders get a lot stronger as they get older as well, so they can hold it in a lot longer when they're older. Like I said, just to start is going to be a bit of a pain, but once they're fully grown, I don't think it's going to be much of a problem as long as you walk them enough. I think they'll be fine. It's just you've just got to do enough exercise for them, and I think it'll be fine as long as your apartment's not like they're not like this walking around trying to turn around. Even though in this house it's quite spacious, my room, and I'm nearly tripping over him every 10 minutes. So yeah, he's big. But yeah, I think as long as your apartment's okay size and you've got the time to take him out and do all that, then I think it's completely fine. Right, so we're going to end that video there. It's been about, I don't know how many, 10, 11 minutes, I don't know when I edit this. But yeah, that's just part 1. I didn't answer as many as I wanted to, but I know, I talk a lot, I can't stop. So, so I'm hoping you're enjoying these, and I'll definitely be doing part 2, I'll probably do it tomorrow, so that there's something to watch tomorrow as well. Like I said, vlogs are coming, guys, they definitely are, and more videos of me doing more things, I promise you. It's just, like I said, college has just been a bit, it's been a bit of a change for me and stuff, and I'm just trying to work around that. But I promise you, I'm going to get into a flow very soon, and there'll be a few videos a week coming very soon. So I'm hoping you're enjoying this, and I'll see you in the next one, guys. Bye.